Hi everyone, it's time for Saturday Stories with Miss Sharon. Hello and happy Saturday. Do you remember that last week we read a story about two men who saw Jesus for the first time after he was resurrected? Well, this week in our Spark Story Bible, we're reading about a disciple who had lots of doubts about Jesus being alive again. Let's listen and find out what happens in this week's story called Doubting Thomas. The disciples were hiding in a house the night Jesus rose from the dead. They were afraid. Bam! They locked all the doors. Jesus came and stood by them. "Peace be with you," he said. The disciples looked up in surprise. Jesus showed them his hands and his side so they would know that it was him. The disciples were so happy. Again, Jesus said to them, "Peace be with you. God has sent me to you. Now it's your turn to go tell the rest of the world about me." Jesus breathed on them in a very special way. He said, "With this breath, I will always be in your hearts, even when I am in heaven. You now have the power to do the things I've asked you to do." Thomas was the only disciple not there that night. When he got back, the others excitedly told him about Jesus' visit. "I don't believe you," Thomas said. "I'll believe you when I can touch Jesus' wounds." A week later, Thomas and the other disciples were in the same house. Jesus came again and stood with them. "Peace be with you," he said to them. "Thomas," Jesus commanded, "come here. Give me your hands. Put your finger on the wounds in my hand. Put your hand by the wound in my side. Do not doubt anymore. It's time for you to believe." Thomas's eyes popped. "My Lord and my God," he exclaimed. Jesus answered him, "You believe because I'm here with you and you've seen me. Think of those who have not seen me but believe me anyway. You should believe even when you cannot see it yourself." Doubting Thomas. That's what we've come to call him. Would you have been like Thomas? You might have wanted to see Jesus with your own eyes to believe that he was alive. And remember, we've talked a lot about the word faith. In the Bible, in Hebrews 11, verse 1, it says, "Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen." And that means we believe even when we don't see. And our job is to share that faith with others. I'll see you next time.